Afternoon, folks. I'm Chase Toole. I'm the Director of Security for Topsail Master Association. And I wanted to make a quick video to give you guys an update on some of the changes we made to the security department and to the guest registration process. So let's jump right into it. Now, as many of you know, we've recently installed a license plate reader and RFID reader software at the entry and exit gate here at Topsail. What this is going to do is allow us to, one, keep a better tab on who's coming on and off property on a daily basis, but also keep your community more secure. And that benefits all of us. So, leading in to the new vehicle registration process. As you may have seen or you may have heard, we are now issuing all stickers to owners through the Master Association office. What this is going to do is allow us to eliminate the old stickers, which we've had some security concerns about people trading them, people trading in their vehicle or selling their vehicle and non-owners getting a hold of them. We're going to try to put a stop on all that. At the same time, we're going to create a new process, which is going to include bringing your driver's license and your vehicle registration down to the HOA office when you register your vehicle. What we're going to do at that time is use your license plate number off of your vehicle registration and assign that to your decal, upload that to ISM with your unit number, and that's going to allow us to automate the gate to automatically open and shut as you come on and off property, giving you ease of access. Also frees up my security officers so they can focus on guest check-ins, contractors, housekeepers, and of course, non-registered guests that still come on and off property. Speaking of registered guests, there is a new ISN portal. We're going to put the link at the bottom of the video here for you guys. For the next 30 days or so, if you still go to the old one, it's going to automatically forward you to the new one. Now, your login credentials should be the same. However, if they're not, just give myself or one of my officers a call 24/7, and we'll be more than happy to figure it out, reset credentials for you, and get you logged in so you can pre-announce your guests. One big change in regards to pre-announcing guests is that rental agencies are no longer going to be permitted to have personal guests put in on behalf of their owners. I understand a lot of rental agencies did that as a courtesy to their owners. However, with the new guest registration fee and our reconciliation process for narrowing down our guest registration report to only those guests who are paying guests, we're asking all rental agencies to stop putting in personal guests, because when a guest is put in through that rental agency account, my team, we have no way of determining whether or not that is a relative or friend of the owner versus a paying rental guest. So going forward, all personal guests need to be put in through your individual owner's account. Now again, my team and I are standing by 24/7. Every owner at Topsail does have an account assigned to them. If you do not have the login credentials for that, please contact myself or my team anytime, and we'll be more than happy to get you logged in, give you a walkthrough on how to do it, which we're also about to do here later on in this video. And then, there's going to be growing pains and things like that. We understand, as with any implementation of new IT software. However, we think this is going to be great for the community, great for you, the owner, and then great for us as a Master Association going forward. So without further ado, I'm going to jump over to my screen recording that I took of logging into the portal, inputting a guest, saving the guest, and then sending the guest an invitation that they're going to be able to use to get on property. And then I'll come right back after that with some more information. All right, folks, so here we are at the new ISN portal. Once you enter your login credentials and hit login, you're going to navigate down and you should see the guest tab in the top column. So we're going to click on guests. As you can see, I have no guests currently added, so I'm going to click new guests. Then you're going to simply enter the same information you did in the old system. You're going to do first name, last name. Then we're going to go down to guest type, and you're going to select either personal or paying. Paying, obviously, if they're renting. Personal, if they're friends or family. Then we're going to enter a good, valid phone number for the guest. This is going to be the number that the invitation will be sent to, so keep that in mind. After that, we're going to click on the icon that says schedule the visit. Then we're always going to tap custom, and you can then set your check-in and check-out dates. And of course, for day guests, this will be your start and end date. So I'm just going to put this test dummy guest in here for, let's say, a week. After we got that done, we're going to click save. Then we're going to confirm all the guest info one more time and click save again. Of course, after you acknowledge the Topsail Master Association rules. Then your guest should pop up. Now, if you look at that guest information, it should show their name, the guest type, and their phone number. And over on the right, there's an icon that says send invitation. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on that icon. And then we're going to click confirm. Now an invitation has been sent to that guest. And I'm going to show you what it looks like on the guest side. It's going to say, I'm pleased to invite you to Topsail on this date at this time, sincerely, and then it's going to show your name. Once the guest clicks that, they're going to see that QR code that pops up right here, and that's what they're going to present to us at the gate, and hopefully save them some time checking in. So as you can see, the process isn't as intimidating as it may seem at first. I know a lot of people might not be as tech savvy as others, and that's okay. That's why we're here, right? I'll walk you guys through it, show you the steps. It's muscle memory. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Now, what you guys saw towards the end of that video was the invitation process, which is going to send a QR code to that guest that they can then present at the gate on their smartphone that will be able to scan and then pull their reservation up without them having to, pull out a confirmation email or remember exactly the unit number, the street address, or the name the reservation was under. We'll have all that on site via that QR code. In addition, for single day passes, if you just have friends coming over to your unit for a few hours, or if a guest of yours is coming over to visit, maybe go to the beach, go down to the bistro or the Blue Dunes Grill, go to the club, whatever it may be, we have a text a guest function, which will allow you to simply text the first and last name of the guest that's going to be coming to your unit for the day, and then they will be able to come to the gate, give us that name, and their information should be available through our ISN system at the gate. It'll only be for single day passes though, so keep it in mind. If you're an owner who is a racket club member as well, and you're having guests come over to play with you, the text to guest function won't be suitable for that. What you'll then have to do is go in and put your guest in as a day guest for multiple days. If you have any questions about that, you can consult us once again, or you can contact the Racket Club and they'll give you more information in regards to that. It's pretty much all I got. I'm about to turn it over to Micah Priest. He is the Community Association Manager for the Master Association. Again, if anyone has any questions or concerns, you can always call the security office at 850-267-9229. My direct line is 850-267-9103. Of course, my Topsail cell phone number is 850-685-5764. Or you can always email us at security@topsailbeach.com, or myself at securitymgr@topsailbeach.com. Thank you.
Hey everyone, for those that don't know me, I am Micah Priest, your CAM here for the Master Association at Topsail. I know there's been a lot of information that's hopefully helpful for you guys on this video. I just wanted to go over a couple of things. There's some questions that are being asked as to how the guest registration is being charged. So what we do is at the very beginning of each month, we run reports for the previous month that show all of the guests that came through. We run a kind of a list scrub at the front gate. Chase does that, and then he sends it on to myself and Katrina, where there's an additional scrubbing of the list. For those that have rental management companies, that list is then sent to your rental management company for a third scrub. Then we send it into accounting and have the charges placed on the appropriate accounts. One thing is for the self-renters, if you're an owner that's a self-renter, you'll be seeing those charges. You should have already been seeing these over the last couple of months, but you'll see a charge for $38 per that guest that comes in per stay, and you'll see their last name attached to it. So you will be able to look at your records and say, oh yeah, this guest stayed, this past month. That's correct. Please make sure that you are taking care of those charges, as we certainly don't want them to to gain any sort of interest or whatnot for being behind. If you use a rental management company, then that rental management company is charged for your unit. So they have a large list of each unit and how many charges there were per that unit. So then they look at their records and, of course, make sure that they are correct. For the most part, everybody is paying. However, we're having a few companies that aren't paying or aren't paying on time. We're going to start tightening down on that. And if by the end of the month, the charges have not been paid by your rental management company, then they will be directly applied to your account. So you'll see on AppFolio or when you're looking at your statement or whatnot, you'll see that charge. That is not something that is easy for us to do. It takes a lot of time here in-house and with accounting. However, ultimately, the responsibility of that payment does fall on you as an owner. So I don't want there to be anyone mad at us. That would be a very last resort, but that would simply mean that your rental management company wasn't paying on your behalf as they are supposed to be. Additionally, if we have further problems with that rental management company not paying, then we will suspend their rights to use ISN, which means that every rental guest that you have, you as the owner would be responsible and have to enter those. So you would be paying a rental management company to not do some of the things that you're paying them to do, basically. So please, if you'll get with your rental management companies, like I said, most of them are pretty good. There's just a few that are not, but if you will get with them and let them know, please make sure that you're scrubbing the list, doing your due diligence, but once you confirm it's correct, please make sure you're paying this in a timely manner. I would greatly appreciate that. Another thing I wanted to just go over quickly is just a reminder about the new stickers or decals. So if you have an old sticker, you need to get rid of it. It will do no good. You can't pass it on to somebody. The gate's not going to open because they're not opening up the gate by hand. It'll be read off your tag, which I believe Chase has already gone over. You need to ensure that you have the new sticker and have your vehicle or vehicles registered with us. There has been a question about family members. There are certain instances, and we're talking if they're not already on an LLC or something of that nature for the unit, then they would just get the sticker as well. But if not, there are a few rare situations where we have issued those out, but that is definitely a case-by-case basis, and most of the time we're simply just saying we cannot do that for family members. The stickers are not for friends or family. They are for the unit owners. What you can do, I know there's that belief out there that will now have to go in every single time and enter, this guest or this family member, every week that they come visit me. It's kind of a pain in the butt. They have to stop at the gate, verify who they are, get the pass. That's not the case. You can actually log in to your ISN account and put them in there as a guest. I believe now the permanent guest, if I'm not mistaken, expires 365 days from the day you put them in. So they would come up to the gate for the initial pass. They would get that pass, and that pass is good for 365 days for them to get on property with it. So unless they lost it or left it on the dashboard and it got so faded it couldn't be read, then there would be no need. If they do, then they simply just come back through. Hey, I lost my pass. Can you print me another one? We'll print them another pass. So not everybody has to have a sticker to get on, and they don't have to stop every time. We just need to make sure that we're doing the right thing and verifying everyone. That way we could keep the property as safe and secure as possible. And we certainly don't want to and are not trying to stop from your guests or family from coming on and enjoying their time here with you. The last thing is the security emails. You're probably getting saturated with different emails, and we're trying to put it on every piece of paper that we can that we're sending out. The security email has changed, so that's very important. The number's still the same, but the email has changed. The new security email that you would need to use is securitymgr@topsailbeach.com. So that is securitymgr@topslbeach.com. My email is Micah, MICAH, at virtuousmg.com, virtuousmg.com. If you need anything regarding the Master Association, security, guest registration, you can get with me, and I will be happy to help or get you over to Katrina or Chase or whomever needs to help you out. Other than that, we appreciate your time, and we are certainly here to help you through this process. We don't want anybody to feel frustration. It's a pretty simple process, and we're absolutely happy to help out and show anyone that needs that help. You just got to let us know. So thank you all, and have a great day.